Hi, it's Tia Tiara, the Oracle Therapist. I did a reading on the Katt Williams situation, that interview, and I was asking if he was telling the truth because there are a couple people speculating that stuff about his childhood was cap. They're like he's lying about that part, and then some people are like, yeah, that made them question everything else because if you lied about that, you probably lying about all the stuff about the celebrities. Okay, so here's T. Personally, I felt like he was telling the truth anyway, except about the part about like being accepted into college at like 7 and speaking multiple fluent languages. I didn't believe that part. But I'm going to get into that, okay? Because he was telling the truth about everything. So, his childhood, when I asked, I got yes. He was telling the truth about everything with his childhood. He was telling the truth about being invited to a college. He was telling the truth about reading those 3,000 books, which, to be honest, I don't see why that was so like unbelievable to people. That's like a 5-year period. He said from 8 to 12. Like, we don't know how many of those books were like a 20-page or 10-page book. A nonfiction book is like a self-help books, and they have plenty of those that are like 5, 10, 20 pages, like easy. So he could have done that. He could have read those books. Like, I just don't see why that was just so unbelievable. That's silly. But anyway, he did. He read them books. Is he fluent in multiple languages? Like, I know. Okay. So then I went back and listened to the interview again just to make sure, because I was like, I don't feel like I remember him saying that. And so I had to go back and look for when he said anything about that. He never said that he was fluent in French. He never said that he was fluent in multiple languages. So, well, he wasn't lying about that because he never said it. He also never said that he was accepted into college. He said he was invited and he had to take a test, and he failed the test, so he did not get like accepted into a college because he failed the test. So that doesn't even make sense, right? He didn't lie about it. Quite possible that happened. We wouldn't know about it. It wouldn't be on the news because he only got invited and he failed the test. He did not get accepted. So anyway, so did he speak French? He said he spoke French for his family in Haiti. Now, anybody who knows anything about speaking other languages knows that you can speak a language and not be fluent in that language, right? So he speaks French. I got yes for that. He spoke French for his family in Haiti. And there's even a chance that he might have forgot. I learned French and Japanese last year. I knew a lot of it. I even have a video on here of me speaking it and practicing it. You can see me clearly doing it. Ask me to speak any of that today because I stopped practicing. I don't remember none of it. Okay, so yeah. Then I asked if any of this was orchestrated, if it was a publicity stunt, or anything like that. And I got yes. Okay, but here's the tea of the yes. The whole thing is Katt Williams is a generator in human design. He is a 4/6 profile, and he's that's an opportunist role model profile. So this was his opportunity. He has a chance to be on an interview with Shannon Sharpe. It's a very popular interview to be on. And his whole thing, the opportunity thing and the publicity of it all is speak his truth. He wanted to do it anyway. He spoke his truth to get his get back. This is justice being served, but he was telling the truth. I got the justice card. That is a truth card. That is also a karmic card. So people were playing in his face. He mentioned how he'll bust Cedric the Entertainer's stomach because they played on him and made jokes about how he seen them after he's the stealing his joke thing. They seen him plenty of times and like 30 times and he never said nothing. So they was playing in his face. He literally said it in the interview why he did this. He did this because he's an emotional authority type in human design too. So his emotions were running the show. So he's like, yeah, I'm being emotional. Now I'm going to tell it all because I don't care no more. Was he in partnership with them? Like collabing with them to do this as an orchestration for publicity for them celebrities that he brought up? No, it had nothing to do with them. It was all about him and him getting the publicity and him putting his name back out there because I think he may be having a hard time in the career now. Like I think that he said something about being blackballed, and that maybe what this is about is giving him a hard time for real. And he was like, I have an opportunity to get out of that because now people are going to be inviting him to more interviews because he just sat here and aired everybody out, said some things that was questionable, but nobody's really rebutting him. The only thing that was rebuttal was Ricky Smiley saying basically that contract part was Katt, but he can't say that because he don't know what Katt Williams had in his contract. All he said was that somebody came and offered him the role as a woman that is obviously wearing a dress. So he can't say that it's not true because you don't know why they offered you that particular role. You just know that somebody came and offered it to you. So, but obviously he was telling the truth about what he said, because my guard is saying that Katt Williams was telling the truth the whole time. Everything he said in there was true. And as far as I'm going, every time I ask and then look back at the interview, it's like really lining up. He's telling the truth. So, but yeah, so he was tired of dealing with the whole like trying to play nice and keep quiet, keep low, not really put too much more out there because he already got blackballed from doing it before. And he's tired, so he snapped. He went on his rampage and he spoke some truth, gave us some tea, and that's the publicity stunt of it all for him. It's just like now people are gonna be asking me to say some more. Yeah, he did. He's a big one with that. He did. I also want to say this last thing I'm gonna say. I just want to make sure I'm clear. I am unbiased. I'm not like this big Katt Williams fanatic, and so I want him to be telling the truth so bad. And no, he threw my fave under the bus. He called my fave an industry plant. So I have nothing to gain from selling it that he's telling the truth about everything he said in there with my fave was called an industry plant. So yeah, I'm unbiased. I never really thought Katt Williams was funny. I never really sat through no whole one of his stand-ups because I don't laugh. Judge somebody else, judge your mama, whatever, don't judge me. I can like who I want to like. I have different tastes. Yes, I think Kevin Hart is funny as F, and yes, that's my favorite comedian. And I don't like that was said. I hate that. But they say he was telling the truth, and I'm not gonna lie. That's the reader I am. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.